This is an explanation of timeline jumping. Well, first of all, we all are essentially the same universal love, right? And as we become more enlightened, we are returning to that state. And that state is better than anything we could ever even imagine or experience as a human being. But in the meantime, here we are in the illusion of these bodies, and as a way to get out of this illusion, we have to overcome our karma. In order to progress back home, we have to overcome the things that we have really strong reactions to, that we weren't equanimous to. So let's say there's someone in your life who you have a lot of conflict with, and you probably have karma with them. So maybe they are your mother and you can't stand your mother. Well, you were probably their mother in a past life and they couldn't stand you. And these cycles continue and continue. In order to jump timelines, think about it as like train tracks. So here you are, you have an encounter with your mother who you don't get along with. And instead of having the usual response, meaning you're not physically, when we respond, it's vibrational, right? These sensations arise and these energies arise. Instead of having that response, you stay calm. Maybe you stay present with your breath or with the feeling of your body, or you see your mother as the same like godly love that you are deep down. These things aren't easy to do, but they're great practices. You overcome in that moment. You don't react in that way. If you had reacted, the karma would continue, but because you didn't react, the karma doesn't continue, and that's when you shift timelines. So you don't need to learn that lesson anymore, and you're in a new timeline where you're not going to be presented with that lesson, at least as strongly as the previous timeline. Now this could go either way, because you could have a really strong reaction to something, and that causes you to go from your current timeline back to a timeline where you're going to now have to repeat the lesson of that reaction over and over again until you don't react. So it's our reactions that determine which timeline we are on, and which is great because we have total control over it.